Greetings and welcome. In this session, we will discuss about the use of friction chart in air conditioning duct calculations. Now, in the last some video sessions, we have discussed about the duct. So, ducts are used in a central air conditioning system to convey the air, that is conditioned air, from the air handling unit to the different locations wherever it is required, means different rooms. So here in a duct calculation there are different parameters of the air. So these parameters we will see in the video session. Also use of these parameters in a duct calculation, and these parameters how to find from the friction chart. That is the main objective of this video session. So here, first of all, we will see the outline of friction chart. Friction chart is a graphical representation of the following parameters of air flowing or passing in a duct. So mainly there are four parameters. First parameter is a discharge. It is also called as volume flow rate. So this volume flow rate is taken in a meter cube per second. So here if you see, this is a friction chart, and on this friction chart there are different vertical, horizontal and inclined lines. So these lines, here we will take one line for the each parameter. So here on the y-axis, different values we will find of the discharge. Actual friction chart we will see just after this discussion. So this value if we want to see, then we can take line from the tube in a horizontal way. The second parameter is friction loss, which occurs in a pipe. This loss is indicated by a letter PF. It is also called as static pressure also, which is required to push the air in a forward direction. So this friction loss on a chart is given here. These values are given here at the bottom. Now it is given in mm of water column. Mm of water column. Third parameter is diameter of duct. It is given in mm and indicated by D. So here we will find different lines which are like this. So one of the line if we see, so that will be in mm, this. And fourth parameter which we see on the chart, that is velocity of air. Velocity of air, V, and it is given in meter per second. So these velocity lines are like this. Meter per second. So here we can take help of these lines This line will represent vertical line for the PF. Horizontal line will represent Q. So in this way, these four lines we can use. Now, this chart is helping to find the value of parameter. So for that, at least we know two values. If we know Q and PF, then we can locate this point with the help of Q value and PF value. After getting this point, we can draw other two lines, one for diameter and one for velocity, and these values we can obtain. Now we will go to the actual friction chart. There we will see in a detail. So this is what actual friction chart. Here we can see now this is a air volume, that is volume flow rate, that is given in meter cube per second, and it is ranging from 0.05 to maximum here at the top 500. This is a range. And here on x-axis here we will find here friction loss, that is a PF in a water column mm for 1 meter length. So these values are ranging from 0.0008 to 10 mm of water column. Then here we will find these velocities, lines for velocities. Here you can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 like this. We will find here these values 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100. So these lines which are in this way, these are cross lines for the velocity. And for the diameters, if you see, these are the lines for the diameters. So these diameter lines are at the bottom. It starts from 100 mm of diameter and it is ranging up to max 3500 mm. So these are the various diameter lines. So these lines we can use to find the different parameters of duct calculation. Now we will take here as a sample one example. For example, if we know here if we take the example that if we know the velocity 8 meter per second and if you know the discharge 4 meter cube per second, then this 4 meter cube per second, from this if you take reference this line and velocity is 8, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So this is a line of 8 meter per second velocity. So this line and the line of this Q4, if you take this combination of these two, here you will find the intersection point. This intersection point will be passing or line passing through this intersection point for the diameter. If you see, this will be what? 800. Means we will find the diameter of a pipe for the combination of 4 meter cube per second discharge and 8 meter per second velocity. And if you take this point projection in downward direction, then we will find here 0.08. That is a value of friction loss, means value of PF in mm of water per meter. Means in this way we can find the two values, any two values, by using the friction chart. So this was about the friction chart. So let us meet in the next video session where we will use this friction chart to solve the problem of duct calculations. Thank you.